Hello everyone, I welcome you to my channel and my channel is HKB Maths Classes. Today also we are going to discuss question on elementary transformations and this will be lecture 2 on this particular topic. Today we will be solving a question that is question number 16 from NCERT and which is considered a very good question and you can consider it as a HOTS. Okay, let's discuss this question and we'll be solving these questions by row transformations. So as you know, like for row transformations, okay, this A can be written as, so you can write A as I into A, and if you have seen the previous video, already that explanation I have given for row as well as the column transformations. So since this question has got some steps, so we'll be solving only one question. And 1 3 minus 2 minus 3 0 minus 5 and 2 5 0. This is 1 0 0 0 1 0 and 0 0 1. This is identity matrix of order 3 and 8. Now let's start the operations. As you know, like this matrix we're going to make an identity matrix. So first we can change the row 2 and here we'll try to use the two operations together. So now what I'm going to do is we'll change this R2. So this number like minus 3 we can make it 0 with the help of 1. That means row 2 I'm going to change with the help of row 1. Similarly, at the same time, row 3. That means I can just bring 0 here in terms of 1. Okay, we'll just take the advantage of 1 there. Okay, in the first place. So we'll change both R2 and R3. Okay, R2. So you can use this operation together. So for R2, that okay, you can change R2 as R2 and we just multiply the first row by 3. So 3 R1. For R2 we are going to change this and similarly for R3, okay, R3 and what I'm going to do is this R1 we are going to multiply by minus 2 and we will add this add it R3. So in that case if you multiply this one by minus 2 and add with this will become 0. So R3 will change in terms of R1 R3, okay, and minus 2 R1. So we're going to change this. We are going to use these two operations together. So that you can just minimize the number of steps. Okay. Now we are going to change R2. Okay. And first there is no change in the row 1. So 1 3 minus 2. So we'll just multiply this one. This is R1. Okay, we'll multiply this one by 3 and we'll add. If we multiply this one by 3 and we add this, so it will be 0. And if we add this one, multiply by 3, this will be 9. And if we multiply this one by 3, that is 3 to the 6, and we add it minus 5, so it will be minus 11. And similarly, we'll multiply the first row by minus 2. So if you multiply by minus 2 and add with this will be 0. And if you multiply this number by minus 2, so it will be minus 6 plus 5. Minus 6 plus 5, so it will be minus 1. And we'll just multiply this minus 2 by minus 2, so it will be plus 4. Yeah, so these are the changes in this matrix. So let us make the changes in this identity matrix. So there is no change in the row 1, so we'll leave as it is. And what we are doing is that to change R2, we are just multiplying the R1 by 3 and we are adding. So if you multiply this one by 3 and add, so this place will be 3. And since this is 0, there is no change in the second number. And similarly, there is no change in that number also. So and similarly, for the third row, since you are multiplying the first row by minus 2, so you multiply by minus 2 and add it, so it has to be minus 2. There is no change in this number, and since this is 0, there is no change. And leave A as it is. Okay, next. So now we need to think like what next operation we can use it. Okay, and so you can try for this number like this 3 with the help of this, the third row, we can make it 0. So what you can do is, we can multiply the third row by 3 and you can add. Okay, and similarly, this number, like we need a 1 there, so we can take advantage of -1. So what you can do is, this third row, if you multiply by 8, then it will be -8 plus 9, so you can make it 1. So let me write the operation. So I'm just going to change R3 in terms of R1 in terms of R3. So what I'm going to do is, R1, and we'll multiply the third row by 3. 3R, yes. So to make this number, this 3 will make it 0. Similarly, this number 9, we can make it 1 with the help of the third row. So we need a change in the R2 as well. R2, what you can do is, R2, and we'll just multiply the third row by 8 and we'll add with R2. This is 8R, okay, 3. So there are 3 this. I mean, we are taking help from the R3 for both the cases. For R1, we are just adding the third row by 3, multiplying the third row by 3, and we are adding. Similarly, to get it 1, so we are just multiplying the R3 by 8, okay, and we are adding with R2. So let us write the changes. Okay, the first row, since this is 0, there is no change, this will be 1. And you are multiplying this one by 3 and we are adding, it will be 0. And this one you are multiplying by 3, okay, 3, that is 4 is 12 minus 2. So it has to be 10. Fine. So this is the first row. And let's see the second row. So second row, so there is no change here because this is 0. So you are multiplying the third row by 8. So this is -8 plus 9. So it has to be 1. And since you are multiplying this one, this 4, okay, that means the third row by 8. 8 for the 32, okay, then 32, then minus 11, right? Minus 11, 32 minus 11. So you are going to get this is be 21, because it will be 8 for the 32 and minus 11, okay. Then next, so you got this. So there is no change in R3, so it will be 0, -1 and 4. Yes, done. Okay, and similarly we need to check this. The first row, what is the changes? You are multiplying the third row by 3 and you are adding with the first row. So it will be this one, if you multiply by 3, so it will be 3 into 2 -6 plus 1, it has to be -5, and there is no change in this number, and you are multiplying this one 3, so it has to be 3. Now let us see the changes in R2. Okay, R2. So we are multiplying this one by the third row by -8. So plus 8, third row by plus 8. So if you multiply this one by plus 8, okay, multiply this one by plus 8. So 8 to the, this is 8 to the 16, -16, and you are adding with 3. R2, this is 3, and 8 to the 16 and -3. So it will be, this number will be -13. It has to be -13. So there should not be any change here. Yes. Now this one you are multiplying by 8 and you are adding. So it has to be 8. There is no change. Yes, it has to be 8. Fine. So right after this many operations, like, okay, we are just simplifying as far as possible. We are just simplifying up to this steps. Okay, let us now try for the remaining numbers. Okay, so what you can do is, I've seen very simple steps that this number, like, okay, this number we can make it 0 with the help of the second row. So what we can do is, this R3 can be changed with the help of R2, then we can just add it, so we'll get 0 here. Fine, this number will be 0. So let us write the next operation. Okay, let me write the next operation. Okay, we'll just change R3. First of all, let us make the change R3. So we'll just add R3 plus R2. Okay, first we'll make this change, right? Thereafter we'll decide. So this is 1, 0, 10, and there is no change for first row, second row, 0, 1, 21. Okay, so and 0, and this will be 0. If we are adding 21 plus 4, this will be 25. This will be 25. Okay, next. So there is no change in like R1 and R3, R1 and R2. So we'll just write as it is minus 5, 0, 3, and minus 13, 1, 8, and we'll add this one. Minus 2, minus 13, minus 15, and this will be 1, and this will be 9, and this has to be 8. Okay, next. So we know like this number, this number, this element should be 1. So what I'm going to do is, so we'll just divide the third row. So this is very important because we need one there, and so we'll divide the third row by 25. Yes. If you divide this, so what will be the change? So 1, 0, 10. There is no change in row 1 and row 2. This is 0, 1, 21. This will be 0, 0, 1. Yes. Okay. And what is the changes in the right hand side? Minus 5, 0, 3, minus 5, 0, 3, and this is minus 13, 1, 8. And you have divided the third row by 25. Okay, you can just simplify and write. Okay, that is minus 15 by 25. Okay, so you can just write 15 by 25. So we'll just leave it 15 by 25. Yeah, 15 by 25. So we'll just can simplify this. So we'll just simplify afterwards. This is 1 upon 25, and this will be 9 upon 25. Yes, this is 8. Okay, so third row, you are multiplying by 1 by 25, it's 1. So it's minus 15 upon 25, 1 upon 25, and 9 upon 25. Done. Okay, now we are just coming closer to the answer now. Okay, so we'll focus in these two numbers, 21 and 10. Okay, so easily you can just make this 10 0. If we just multiply the third row by 10, if we subtract, so it has to be 0. So, and similarly, this 21 also, at the same time 21 also can be made 0, because we need to make this two number 0. Okay, only that task is left out. So we'll be changing in this particular place, we'll be changing both R1 and R2. So how to change R1? R1 minus, we'll just multiply the third row by 10 and we'll add. So minus R1 minus 10 R3. Okay, this is then next. Similarly R2. So R2, what you can do is, that is R2 minus 21 R3. Yes, you can do this. Okay, this is R1 and this is R2. So let us write the new matrix now. Okay, or this is 1, because being these two numbers 0, there is no change in these two numbers 1, 0, and we'll just multiply this one by 10 and we'll subtract, so it has to be 0. Similarly, this is 0, and there is no change in the second number, so you are multiplying the third row by 21 for the second row. I'm talking about these operations. So if you multiply this one by 21 and if you subtract, so it will be 0, and this will be 0, 0, 1. Okay, now let us make the changes in this particular matrix. Okay, so to make the change in the first row, okay, so we have multiplied this matrix. Okay, this matrix by, that is minus 15 by 25, we have multiplied by minus 10. Okay, minus 10, that means plus, it will be plus 150 by 25. Okay, 125 by 25. Okay, and in that case, if it is 150 by 25, okay, if you multiply by 10, it will be 150 by 25, and that you need to add with minus 5. So altogether it will be minus 5 plus 150 by 25. Okay, That is, this will be, that is minus 125 plus 150 by 25. So it will be 25 by 25. So therefore it will be 1. So this will be 1. Fine. Okay. Similarly, this one, right? This one you are multiplying by minus 10. And you are reading minus 10 by 25. Minus 10 by 25 means minus 2 by 5. So if you multiply by 5, if you multiply, that's 1 by 25 by minus 10, minus 10 by 25. So cancel both 10 and 25 by 5. So it will be minus 2 by 5. We'll just simplify and write. Similarly, you are multiplying 9 by 25, right? 9 by 25 by 10, that is 90 by 25, right? This is minus 90 by 25 and this is 3. So if you add this, so it will be 3 minus 90 by 25, right? 90 by 25. That means this is 25 into 3, 75 minus 90 by 25. That is minus 15 by 25. So minus 15 by 25, and if you cancel by 5, so it will be minus 3 by 5. So it has to be minus 3 by 5. Done? Minus 3 by 5. Similarly, what you have done, okay, for row 2. Again, this one you will multiply. This particular row will be multiplying by minus 21. Okay, minus 21. So minus 21 means this one, this minus 15 by 25. So 15 by minus 15 by 25 and minus, this is minus, so it will be plus. 15 by 25 you can write as okay, 3 by 5, and that you have multiplied by 21. Okay, this will be 63 by 5. 63 by 5, and 63 by 5. This will be 63 by 5, and you are adding with minus 5. This is minus 5. Okay, minus 5. Okay, this will be you are multiplying this one by no, I'm talking about R2. Sorry, this one minus 30. Okay, this is minus 30. Right, minus 30. So it will be minus 65 plus 63 by 5. So it has to be minus 2 by 5. So it will be minus 2 by 5. Done. And similarly, this one you are multiplying by minus 21 by this one. This number, that is, this third row, you are multiplying by 21 by 25. This row, the second row. Okay, second row, minus 21 by 25. And if you multiply by minus 21 by 25, it will be minus 21 by 25. If you add, you are adding with 1, so it will be 1 minus 21 by 25. So it will be plus 4 by 25. So it will be 4 by 25. Done. So only one number is left out, that is 9 by 25. So 9 by 25, right? 9 by 25, you are multiplying by minus 21. That is, okay, that is minus 9 by 25. 9 by 25, yeah, you are multiplying by minus 21. Okay, minus 21. So this gives you 25, and this is 189, right? Minus 189. And if you add it 8, right? You are adding with 8 plus. So it will be 200 minus 189. 200 minus 189 by 25, right? So it has to be that is 11 by 25. Yeah, this has to be 11 by 25. This is 11 by 25. And last, this one, the third rule remain as it is. I'll just simplify this. So if you simplify, then you can cancel by 5. So this 5 3 is 5 5. It will be 1 by 25, and this will be 9 by 25. Okay, and therefore you can write this finally. So we got this test, that is, this is identity matrix, and this matrix you can consider as B, and this is A. Yeah, this is A. So since A into B is equal to I, so this B will be the inverse of A. Therefore, A inverse is equal to 1 minus 2 by 5 and minus 3 by 5. Okay, minus 2 by 5 minus, it's 4 by 25 and 11 by 25 minus 3 by 5, 1 by 25 and 9 by 25. So this is the inverse of the given matrix. So this is a very good question. Okay, and thank you so much for watching my channel. And if you are new, please do subscribe and don't go away without pressing that like button. Okay, thank you so much.